rivalries aside, for this week's World Cup special, we're going to start with reviewing last week's matches very quickly so we can get talking about football's biggest competition. We're going to start with Newcastle this week, just to get the depressing ones out of the way.
That's so rude. There's no need. I thought you were going to be happy this week, based off of your results.
If we won and these two lost, then I would be.
But we don't lose.
Well, you're in
See, if you focus on us too much, really, that's what it is.
Yeah, that's your issue. Focus on your team,
Obsessed.
and you'll be happy.
I'm not obsessed.
Typical Sunderland fan, obsessed with Newcastle.
But
Typical.
Newcastle in third in the Premier League.
Third place, beating Chelsea 1-0, clean sheet.
Another clean sheet.
Another clean sheet. Still the best defensive record in the league. Joe Willock scores. Almiron gets the assist, I guess.
Yeah.
Sort of assist.
Yeah, it's
Just a big touch.
It counts as an assist.
It does. They all count. So Almiron's flying still. And 1-0.
And so the two.
So it was a solid win. Chelsea did not look like scoring or even troubling us at any point during that game.
I think that's the difference. It wasn't just the result, it was the performance as well.
Yeah,
Like, if you just scraped like a 1-0 and you just got battered, but
Exactly.
you deserved the
We
win.
deserved the win. Chelsea looked way off it. They look like a team. They look like
What you used to be like.
what we used to be,
Yeah.
and we look like what Chelsea used to be. It was a
Role reversal.
It was, and it was a great day for us.
It was.
At home, last game before the World Cup, until Christmas. Going to be third place on Christmas Day. What a nice present for all you Sunderland
Champions League
fans.
place on Christmas Day.
See that, overtaking Spurs. And
European tour next season.
European
Looks
tour.
like you've done it.
Let's hope.
You won't be going, will you? Armchair supporter over there.
Let's hope. Just not needed, so.
It's hard to get tickets, to be fair.
It is.
I went there, it was Newcastle fan, you could barely get tickets.
Well, let's hope that we can keep our momentum after the World Cup and everyone stays fit and Trippier
Yeah.
doesn't get played so that he stays fit.
Yeah, I
And
think
then-
Trippier's the big one if you lose Trippier.
We can't lose Trippier.
Nah, not Trips.
But
Doesn't really get injured much though, does he? I think he'd be fine. Yeah, he'd be fine. He's never had like a big injury, has he?
I don't know if he's had a massive one,
Yeah,
but he
something.
gets a few here and
Yeah,
there.
there's little niggles, but not massive ones.
He got one when he first came in. didn't he?
Yeah.
If I was like a broken toe or something.
Yeah, that was
For 2 months, I
Yeah.
think he was out one.
Exactly, it's not massive. He's did alright without him.
But he's a big miss.
Oh, he's
He's
definitely.
a massive miss.
He marshals that defence. He's a big reason why that defence is so good.
Oh, yeah.
Him and Botman, unbelievable.
Botman. At least Botman won't get injured because
Sure,
he's
he's
not
not
gone.
He can't be that good then.
That's, how many Borough players have gone in the World Cup?
Just the one mate, Riley McGree.
Nah, there you
We'll come on to him later on
go.
the screamer.
Alright.
Right.
Well, yeah, so good result for Newcastle. Still the best team in the North East. Undoubtedly.
Just,
Let's go on to, I guess, the lesser.
what's Sunderland?
We could go
Yeah,
Sunderland.
of course Sunderland.
But me?
He said the lesser, so it's obviously you.
That's shocking. Well, we played class
It's about time.
Standard.
It's about time.
against Birmingham. Ahmed Diallo, what a player he is.
He's a great
What a
finish,
player. Did, when Ellis Sims scored his first goal since his injury, and Diallo, there was 4 Birmingham players around him, he even fell over and still couldn't tackle him, and then he just played him through. Brilliant finish as well. And then, yeah, but to be fair to Birmingham, they didn't play bad at all.
Well, they're a decent team. We said this last week, they're a good team.
We just defended really well, and then they were getting into the game towards half time, and then luckily in the first couple of minutes of the second half, Ahmed Diallo just came up with a bit of magic.
Yeah.
It was a very nice
It
goal.
was a good goal.
And then
Can't win it, he goes back to United and they lost without him.
yeah, I love him. Every match.
Oh, he's fell in love with a lone player.
Oh, that's
You
a nice
don't fall in
day.
love with a lone player.
What
He's
an
the best
error.
lone player we've had in years as well.
Never fall in love with a lone
And then, like, I don't even know how he says his name. He used to play for Borough. I remember him playing for Borough.
player. Lukašukovic.
That's the one.
The joke.
Jukovic, yeah. He
baller.
scored his
The
first
joke.
goal in, what was it, 2 years? It just had to come against us, didn't it?
Yeah, guys, he's a Borough
And then
lad.
it just went a bit mental after that, but to be fair, we played really well. And young Anthony Patterson in goal as well, made some brilliant saves. We deserved it in the end. 3,000 Sunderland fans on a Friday night as well. It's impressive.
Yeah,
Fair play.
yeah, fair play.
Yeah, that's all we've got to say because we can't preview next match
Yeah,
because
so
it's ages away.
So
Yeah,
we're finally going to the Borough's unreal win at Norwich.
Unreal
Is that where we're
win.
going?
Nearly broke my glasses
Oh.
when Matt Crook scored.
Is that where we're going? Oh, God, we'll talk about it then if we have to. What a game. Michael Carrick's the man.
The least
said it.
convincing win of the three.
It wasn't at all. It wasn't at all. It was a good game.
Scraping it in the 90th minute.
It was a really good game. We should have scored again before that. True Brackpon. What a player. What a player. His work for that last goal was unbelievable. A little bit of skill, plays Jones in, gets it back, gets the assist, and dances in front of the Norwich fans. It's what fans love to see. But Ryan McGree's goal to get us back in the game. What a finish.
It was.
It'll be the championship goal of the season.
It was an excellent finish.
Scissor kick. It's right before he goes
Scissor kick in the top corner.
Goes to Australia, the World Cup with Australia, in fine form. But yeah, I said, but we're playing better under Michael Carrick, but we had to test ourselves against someone up there. Norwich are in the playoffs, obviously always up and down, good team. To beat them 2-1 in their own backyard, it's great. And we're only 4 points off the playoffs now. I'm back above
I swear
Sunderland.
you're always 4 points off the playoff.
We were 6, but I don't know, 4.
Oh,
4 points off.
that's still quite.
With half a season still to go,
So are we.
certainly.
And,
Can't wait to play you at Wembley.
yeah.
But
You
yeah.
didn't sound confident about that.
No. I'm just happy as long as we still.
I generally think we're with a great chance of playoffs. A great chance of getting
He
playoffs.
wins a couple of games.
Wins two,
No,
three
it's
games.
not even the fact that we've won a couple of games, it's the way we've played, it's the change in the team. Michael Carrick, he knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing.
The Geordie at heart. Same as Mowbray's a smoggy at heart, I suppose.
But I don't care if he's a Geordie as long as he keeps winning with us. Does me nicely.
We'll see you getting closer to the playoffs and then we're like, bloody hell, Nick, calm down here.
You won't do that.
Put the brakes on.
Obviously, he's got the World Cup break now to
He
get
does.
even more what he wants in the team. Get him on the training pitch at Rockcliffe. And hopefully ready to go back after the World Cup. So let's get into the World Cup then, eh?
World Cup, Qatar.
It's coming home.
Shouldn't be in Qatar though, should it?
No, no, yeah.
We won't talk about
No,
that.
we're not
We'll
there.
do it-
We're
we'll do
not
it.
there to dive into that.
We'll do a quick disclaimer saying we all think it shouldn't be in Qatar, but it is anyway, so we'll move on and
It's
get
in
our predictions
Qatar.
in. So what we're starting with first, top scorer.
Is that where we want to begin?
Should we start there?
I think it's
Right.
going to be joint between
double.
Messi and Kane.
Nice,
They're gonna
bold
be-
to say joint.
Joint.
I think they're both going to get 6. I'm going to even say that.
Wow.
I think they're both
Right.
going to get 6 goals.
Well, if Kane's going to do what he did at the last World Cup, scoring a lot of pens in the groups, then he might get top scorer. Wow, what did he get? Did he get 6 last time?
I think so, yeah, he got 6 in it.
Yeah,
and
I think so.
Lukaku and Mbappe got 5 each.
Yeah, I think, Messi and Kane to get top scorer.
I'm going to say just Kane by himself. Messi, no, Kane.
Oh, we can't all say Kane.
Oh,
surely.
I'm saying Kane.
Yeah, but he always turns up, doesn't he? for
He
England?
does, but we don't score many goals
Kane does.
against US.
How many goals is he off Rooney's record now?
He's only a couple, yeah, he's only a
He
couple.
could break that at the World Cup.
Yeah.
couldn't
He scores some big games as well, unlike
That's all right.
Rooney.
I can't see anyone else but Kane, unless maybe Mbappe. Mbappe could. I'll go Mbappe. as
So
the
that's
top scorer.
Mbappe, Kane, and then a double.
A joint
Cheeky
Messi
double.
and Kane. That's naughty.
Right. It's not going to come in like, but
I don't know. It's
naughty.
definitely not going to come in.
I
Predicted the
might put a
numbers.
bet on it. I'm telling you, I can see the future. Mate.
6 goals each. Messi and Kane.
Tell me,
Fair enough.
Tell me now.
So with Messi and Kane as your top scorers, who's the
Yeah. Player of the tournament.
player
Player
of the tournament?
Oh, you'll have to come back on me on that one.
Let's go. All right,
Right.
fair enough.
Normally it just goes whoever wins, doesn't it? The player from
It
their
tends
team.
to. Well,
Unless like
last
they do something
time was
unbelievable.
Croatia. It was
And then
Luka
Messi
Modric
Yeah,
won.
yeah.
Shouldn't have won, but he did win.
Yeah.
Messi won it when Germany beat them.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's
It's
it's finalist, isn't it,
Yeah,
really?
the best teams tend to have more than one player.
Yeah.
The team that wins.
Um,
Obviously, 2018, Modric
yeah, it's
shouldn't
a
have won
tough
it.
one.
Hazard should have won it, but
I think it'd be Neymar.
that's a fair show.
So I did my prediction yesterday, and I filled in all the results.
Yeah,
And it was an England-Brazil final. So if he's going to be in the tournament for that long, he'll get goals, he'll get assists.
Okay.
He's on fire this season.
Yeah.
He is fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Neymar because the second place team give it to them as a bit of a consolation.
Okay.
So that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. So can we go back to you, or do we need to go to Callum?
God, Callum.
We go to Callum.
I think
Still
it's between two. I rather want to go. Neymar's an excellent shout. I rather want to go with Messi, or I want to go with Kevin De Bruyne.
They're the two players I'm torn between.
And I think I want to go.
Not another double.
You can't have another double.
Not another double.
I think Messi's more likely to win it.
To get further into the tournament as well.
I just think if Messi, who's going to do the most is Messi. He's more likely to score and assist and everything else Argentina need him to do.
And it's his last tournament as well.
It is, so he's going to have to try.
Yeah,
He'll have to run a bit. So I think I'm gonna go Messi as well. Retirement.
It's a fair shout, to be fair. I hope it's not, but it's a fair shout.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with Messi as well. Yeah.
But you have him as top scorer.
He's just gonna play his heart out in his last
I think
tournament.
so. Yeah.
I think you could say the same about Ronaldo, though, couldn't you?
No.
But
not the way he's playing this season.
No, I mean,
the way he hasn't played anyway.
Like just play out with skin because it'll be.
But every player wants to do. Every player does that at the World Cup.
It's Neymar's last World Cup.
I mean, but even if it's not your last, you never know when it's your last. You're playing the World Cup for your country.
Not doing anymore.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah,
Messi,
play as much as you
Ronaldo,
want.
and Neymar's last World Cup.
Yeah.
Paving the way for
Probably
football.
Lewandowski's, Benzema's.
Yeah, Lewandowski's not a very big one. Is it?
And not one of them going to win it.
What's wrong with? But he's a good player.
Yeah,
he's great.
Yeah, but
last one for Suarez.
He's never going to do out in a World Cup, is he?
Suarez and Nunes up front for Uruguay.
Suarez and Nunes.
So what's our next thing? The surprise package.
Who is going to be the best? Well, yeah, like the surprise team.
I'm going to, like I said, that Nunes and Suarez up front. I'm going Uruguay.
I'm also joining you with Uruguay.
Yeah, I think Uruguay.
An excellent side.
I was going to say USA, I mean.
Oh, so you have Wales going out in the groups?
Yeah. I think
big shout.
USA could go in the groups.
No, it's a big shout.
Iran.
I think America will come second. I think we'll top the group.
Yeah.
And I think they'll surprise us a bit. Because the quarter final's big for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they just to be fair.
I think they might get to the quarters. And they've got a massive following as well, haven't they? They've sold nearly 200,000 tickets, haven't they?
Yeah, but it's like American fans aren't really the same, are they?
I don't think America...
You're not singing over there.
Doesn't really count, does it?
I believe that we will win.
So they don't count as
America
fans.
have got like 2 wins in the last 10 games or something.
Yeah, Canada outperformed them.
I think Uruguay are the... In terms of who's going to be the best
out of the big teams to do really well, it's got to be
You're looking at Uruguay, you look at Senegal perhaps.
Depends on Mane, doesn't it? Depends on Mane.
Ismail Assar,
I don't know if you can call Uruguay much of an underdog anymore, though, can you? Because they've got a good team.
Yeah, but they're not one of the big teams. Yeah, and they're not winning. Yeah.
They've got like a great goalkeeper. Got decent defence. Got like Valverde in midfield.
Valverde, I think that's the key man there. Valverde, he's playing outstandingly for Real Madrid.
I can't see past Suarez and Nunes up top as well.
And Suarez and Nunes is such a good strike force. Yeah. And when, just in case, got Cavani's on the bench. And players like Jimenez as well in the team. Araujo,
like you just mentioned, Senegal there.
I think Senegal depends on Mane's fitness.
Idrissa Gueye.
So I know they're a good team without him.
Is Onana from there?
They're not the same. They're not the same without Mane. So it depends whether he plays or not. Because they're taking him even though he's injured, and they're going to use a witch doctor to make him fit.
Well, that might work. You never know.
It might work. We'll see. But I don't think there's a couple of others like Serbia have a good team. They're underdogs that'll do all right, I think. Denmark, not really underdogs anymore. Semis of the Euros, but they've got a decent team. So I think there'll be a couple, but I think the standout will be Uruguay.
Ghana aren't looking too bad. Inaki Williams, Thomas Partey, Salisu.
I think Lamptey's just got there as well.
Lamptey's also there, yeah. Some decent players.
Yeah. So I think there'll be a couple, but Uruguay will be standout.
I think Uruguay can top the group. I think they could beat Portugal and top their group.
I think when I predicted, I had them topped in there.
Yeah.
I think they've played England in the semi-final.
No,
so we know what happens there. England win.
Yeah, I think Uruguay will do well. Like the only reason why I said America is I was looking for a team that don't have much
like history.
I can see America getting knocked out in the groups.
I can.
Iran topping getting second, not topping.
Iran,
I think Iran could get through.
Nah, it'll be England Wales surely.
Iran, they got the striker for Porto.
To do, but surely Wales.
Is that Jeremy or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you fancy Wales to go through then?
I don't think Wales are all that.
I know they're not all that. I don't expect them to go far, but I expect them to go through the groups.
No, I think they're the. I think they're
I
rock bottom.
expect them to, but I feel like America have got a chance. I don't think Iran will, though.
I think Iran could. I think you're sleeping on Iran.
I think they could, but I don't think.
So is your flop of the tournament Wales or
No, flop of the tournament is Portugal.
Yeah,
Portugal for your flop?
Portugal for me as well.
Really?
I think Portugal will come second in their group and could get an early exit in the round of 16. And they're a team which, you look at the players that they have, they should be semi-finalists at least, but I could see them. It would not surprise me if they go out in the round of 16.
But they've struggled of late as well, haven't they?
They have, but the only thing is just the quality of them.
Yeah, they can easily
Bernardo Silva,
if they turn up.
Ronaldo, Cancelo, Bruno, then they're like Pepe, Rui Patricio, Dalot's now in the team. He's looking good.
It's not bad. Two fullbacks, Cancelo and Dalot.
No, it's not at all. Pepe has been outstanding for them.
Yeah,
in
he has.
national competitions. But then again, they're also in they've made it their way through the UEFA Nations League.
Yeah.
So maybe I'm underestimating the ability of.
So you
Portugal.
got Portugal as well.
But
You were Portugal or Belgium? Belgium always disappoint, though, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
They've been like number one in the world for years without
For
actually.
for no reason.
2018 was their peak Belgium,
Yeah.
and they got third.
I think that the teams that like all the main players are starting to get on a bit now as well.
Yeah.
This is Belgium's last chance.
Like
with
in
their
2020,
current squad, yeah.
Like Vertonghen and Alderweireld and Hazard.
Even Hazard, even De Bruyne is getting. I know he's still gonna be unbelievable at this tournament. But do you think the next one he probably won't be as good?
Probably not.
Lukaku, he's a bit hot and cold, isn't he?
Nah, he's not the best, is he?
Big Rom.
One minute he's one of the world's best, and then the next minute he's a meme.
Yeah.
And they got Batshuayi. They didn't take Origi, so they haven't got him.
Poor Divock.
I'm gonna.
Thorgan Hazard.
Seems like you're
Di
going.
Castalia.
Seems like you're going Portugal. I'll go Belgium.
I'm going to go France.
Portugal is
France.
I'm going France.
The World Cup winners.
Without Pogba, without Kante. I think Kante is the bigger miss.
The curse as well.
Yeah, they don't really hold the World Cup twice, do they? I don't even know the last time. It was Brazil last time win it twice in a row.
Yeah,
Back with Pele, yeah. I can't say it. And I think the midfield's too weak. I think
Midfield: Tchouaméni, Rabiot, Camavinga.
yeah, I think Rabiot's
Fofana.
not that good. Don't know why he's there.
No, he's not.
Tchouaméni and Camavinga are great players, but I think they're both too young to be the two centre midfielders for a World Cup side.
Yeah, if you're not getting started for your club.
I think as well. I think there's a bit of. I don't think the France camp's that happy as it used to be, either. A lot of people don't like Mbappe. A lot of people don't like Benzema. I think there's a bit of.
I think.
I don't rate Lloris at all. And he's like, how old is he now? And
Lloris is.
He's terrible.
I think the most overrated goalkeeper.
Exactly.
He's so.
Varane's just come back from injury.
But you got Varane. You got.
Varane's just come back from injury.
Saliba.
Saliba will probably be the best player.
Konate, Koundé, Theo Hernandez, Pavard.
On paper, great team, but like you say, it's the curse. They won it last year. I think they're nowhere near going to be as strong as Kante, and I feel like they're not quite as happy as they were. I think like the squad isn't getting on. Like, obviously, Camavinga got loads of stick for injuring Nkunku. I think they haven't had the best like period leading up to it. There's been like a lot of arguments in the camp in between Deschamps, the manager, and things like that. So yeah, I just think it's not quite right at the minute for them.
I think you have a clash. There's potential for a clash of egos with Benzema and Mbappe.
Oh yeah, big time.
I don't know how happy Mbappe will be if Benzema is seen as the star of France and not him.
Yeah, which I think he probably will be.
Well, he won the Ballon d'Or. You'd expect everyone to say Benzema's going to be the.
And he was great at the Euros. Obviously, his first major tournament back in the France squad.
And then don't sleep on Giroud. He's very close to breaking that record to become France's all-time top scorer.
I think that particular, I had him out in the last 16. I think.
Wow.
I didn't get out of the group. I get out of the group and then they get knocked out. I think.
Fair. It's an early exit for France. Very early.
Yeah, Giroud.
Giroud baller. Underrated.
It's mad. It's mad though, isn't it? Like all the French strikers that have been going through the years, and he's on the verge of breaking the record. Obviously, he's a great player.
Yeah,
great.
He's not world class, is he?
world-class player.
I don't think you get to that amount of goals without being world class.
Well-
Everywhere he's gone, he's won trophies.
Well, he's not world class, like scoring wise, is he? Like especially in club football, anyway.
I don't know. You think he was the top scorer when he won the league with Montpellier, won the Champions League with Chelsea,
He was
scored
the
some
top
important
scorer
goals.
in the Europa League and the Champions League when
Yeah.
he won with Chelsea. Got 4
Won the
goals
league with
against
AC Milan, a crucial
Didn't he?
part of their team.
I suppose.
Yeah, I think underrated player.
But I don't think.
But they're still going out early, so it doesn't matter.
Did he ever score more than, I think it was 14 goals in the Premier League, did he, in the season?
He was
He's got a scorpion kick once.
He was on the
And
bench a lot though.
He
wasn't
got an
like
assist
Bristol
to the
Palace.
greatest Premier League goal of all time.
He did.
Jack Wilshere's.
Yeah, a little tiki-taka.
What a goal that is.
But either way, France are still going out.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, simple.
I don't think they'll be anywhere near winning it, like.
No, I don't.
No, I think he's a writing off France.
But I think they'll get further than he said, though. I think semis. But I don't-
Nowhere
can't-
near it, but they're going to go to the semis. That's
No,
quite
it's
near
quite
it.
close.
I don't.
That's very close.
That's one win away from being near it.
That's
Well,
very close.
I mean, no, there's gonna. I think they won't even win like the third place playoff game either. I think they'll be like 4th.
That's still quite close.
Yeah, well, there's still 3 teams ahead of them.
Exactly, that's close.
Not that close. when you think it gets halved after every game, doesn't it, in the knockouts? So the
Cheers for explaining
Tell you
all the
what.
knockouts to
Nothing
us.
gets past this Macklem, does it?
exactly
Jesus Christ.
smart
So you're predicting for your winner?
competition.
The final prediction, the winner
Winners.
of the World Cup. Who wins it?
My heart says England, but my head says Argentina. I think they'll win it. I don't even know why. They haven't got that much of a great squad, really, have they? Well, they have.
They have got a
they've
solid
Messi.
team.
They've got it's not. You wouldn't say it was a great
This
squad,
is
would you?
one of the better Argentina teams that they've been.
They've got like Martinez.
Lissandro Martinez, Christian Romero, Emi Martinez is going to be in goal.
Yeah.
You got De Paul, Di Maria, Messi, Lissandro Martinez.
Yeah, they do have a good team.
They have a solid Paredes, I guess. Has Paredes gone? Paredes might have gone.
I'm not sure. I haven't looked at the squad, but
Yeah,
they definitely got a
and
chance.
it's Messi's last. It's the feel-good story. The feel-good story of
Never
the
happens.
winter, I guess.
Do you think that'll happen though? Because it's obviously written for him to win his last
Messi
World Cup.
to win the World Cup.
But you think it just sounds too good for it to actually happen?
I think it sounds too good to be true.
Yeah.
But I do see them going far.
I see him going far. They're a great squad.
Think they'll get to the final.
Well, you
Hopefully,
think they'll
yes.
win?
Yeah,
You think they'll win?
So they'll have to get to the final to win, won't they?
I mean, minimum. Like,
Minimum final. Surprised? I thought you were going to lean elsewhere. Maybe Brazil to win. Then again, you've said Messi, player of the tournament and top scorer, so kind of makes sense.
I don't like Brazil.
But you like Argentina?
The reason I don't like Brazil is I don't like the players. I like the way they throw themselves about, and I hate watching.
So I
Neymar.
don't like Argentina.
Especially
Oh.
Neymar. I mean, I don't usually like Argentina
I don't
for
like Argentina.
obvious reasons.
Yeah, no one
It's
likes
just for Messi, to be honest.
You just want to see Messi win.
Well, I don't want to.
I don't want to see any Argentine win
if,
ever again, to be honest.
England, obviously, I want England to win. I highly doubt it though, and then I just want to see Messi win the. Win the
Golden ball.
win his last World Cup and what have you, and be officially the GOAT.
I really hope he doesn't. Not because I prefer him, prefer Ronaldo over him or anything like that. I just really don't want Argentina to win. Don't like them.
You
Yeah.
don't know the grudge or anything.
Oh, I do. Massive handball cheaters. Don't like them. Simple. Even though they are really good and they probably will go really far, I don't want them.
Yeah, they're probably going to go very far.
I'm predicting it will go really far. I just don't want them to. But England will win.
Well, it could work out if Argentina and England top the groups.
Well,
They could verse each other in the semi-final.
like I said earlier, I did my prediction. I had an England-Brazil final. And I'm going to go for England for the win. It's coming on finally.
Interesting.
Gareth Southgate's. I think he's going to leave. Either way, if we win or lose, he's leaving after the World Cup
Yeah.
anyway.
He needs to go.
Yeah, it's probably it's as far as it's took. It's his time after the World Cup. I just got a feeling.
I don't have the same feeling.
I do. Madison's there. He's unbelievable.
The issue
player.
is,
Kane, Ford, and
look
Saka.
England, and the issue you have is when nobody knows how we're going to play, not even who's going to play, what formation England are going to play. That's an issue.
The winning
How
one.
are we going to win a World Cup when no one knows how we're even going to play?
We don't need to know. As long as the players know, it sounds.
No,
we don't need to know.
Southgate's like the luckiest England manager
Southgate
ever. And
has never had. I'm
run-
confident he's never had a plan when he's went into a game.
There's
Like
a
the
lot of
run-ins-
Southgate slander. I don't like it. I don't
not
like
good.
it.
The run-ins
Right,
that he's had in the
he's
tournament.
been our most successful manager ever since Alf Ramsey won the World Cup in '66.
Yeah, but he hasn't had much to play apart from Germany in the last 16.
You can only play. You
That
can,
was
you
it.
can only. You can only play and beat what's in front
No,
of
no,
you.
I don't hate like his runs. I don't think. I
which
just
which
don't
he
think
hasn't
he's a
done. He
good.
got beat by Croatia. He got battered by France.
Right, but
in
you,
the
do you think
final.
the fact that we even got to the semi-final when no one expected it?
Very struggled against Colombia. Penalty shootout against Colombia.
Colombia were a
Don't
good
forget
team.
the
Yeah,
Euros.
Colombia were a
We
good team.
We
by the way.
just
Comfortably
beat
got-
Denmark in extra time. They haven't got the most amazing squad.
To be fair, Denmark are a good team, and we also should
And
have
then we
beaten
played
before
well
then.
for the first 4 minutes of the Euros final, and then we were shocking after that.
We started defending too much, didn't we? Got in our heads. But I just don't see how, when only one other manager has got to a semi-final since '66, which is Bobby Robson at Italy. Everyone, one of the greatest managers ever, which he is, by the way. But then Southgate's got us to a semi-final and a final, and people still aren't backing him. Even I know he should leave after the World Cup. I think he has took his time, but to not even back him going into the World Cup, I disagree
Would
with.
Gareth Southgate manage a Premier League team?
I think so.
He would
Not
not.
a chance.
No,
I think so.
No Premier League team would go. We want Gareth Southgate.
So you think he's going to leave England and not get another job?
I could see that happening.
I can't.
What Premier League team would want him?
Why wouldn't you?
What team would want him in the Premier?
Loads of teams would. I reckon loads of teams would.
I don't think loads of teams would.
He was in a shout for the United job before.
No chance.
He's been like third favourite for the Chelsea job at one
He's
point.
never getting near
I
a
don't
Champions
think
League.
he won't go to a top 6 team straight away. I
He's
think
never going to a Europa League side.
No, he's more
not
like
going to a
he's-
top half side.
no, he's like a Brighton manager.
He ain't going to Brighton.
No, he's like that type of manager. You know what I mean, like Potter was.
I think
he's
he's
that
the type of
manager.
manager to get his team relegated from the Prem. Maybe
That
he could go
wasn't
like
his- that
Fulham or
wasn't
something.
That wasn't his fault.
See, I don't have out against him going into it. I'm just not convinced.
I've not got the confidence that.
I mean,
Semi-final
at
and
the
a final.
in the World Cup, in
Maybe
the
a
last
couple of
World
games
Cup,
in.
like it was amazing, but I'm not convinced by.
Maybe a couple of games in,
the
you'll get.
Euros as well.
You might get the backing. You know, if he puts in.
It's typical England fans. We haven't even kicked the ball yet, and everyone's already, we're crap. We're
it
going
all
to go out. It's
depends-
terrible.
It depends
No wonder we go out.
on his performances against Wales and USA, because Wales and USA should be, on paper, easy games for England.
Wales is the one I'd say, because it's a derby. You never like quite know. Do you know what I mean? Because anything
Yeah,
happening
I
in a
get-
derby.
but USA should be an easy game on paper,
Yeah.
but I think that's the game we make hard for ourselves. For some reason,
Typical
we will
England.
make that game
Yeah.
difficult for no reason, and then if that happens, then I think you can say would probably comfortably
If
we're
you
not
set
going to win.
yourself up for disappointment, it's not as heartbreaking when you get knocked out.
That's right.
Oh, it's-
That's right.
It goes
You
against
know.
us. It's like, before Southgate came in, there was so much negativity around the team, and that's why we always did so bad.
Yeah, well, right.
He's brought back the positivity. You see, all the players love going to play for England now. There's none of the clicks anymore. The fans were fully on board.
Because
and
you
now
get some
the ne-
in
now-
the swimming pools
Exactly.
and the unicorns and that.
Exactly.
Just,
It's
Get
hell
the
is that
Deckers and the
about?
unicorn.
It's team bonding and positivity.
See the group
You see how
photos?
negative it was before he came in?
Oh yeah.
Don't get the slander, man.
James Maddison.
He's still going to be playing at the tournament. Baller.
Yeah, well.
I just
obviously,
think, even if you don't think he's the man, we still need to, like, there's no need for the negativity that is happening before we've even kicked
I
the ball.
think England will be happy with a quarter final. I'd be happy
No.
with a quarter final.
No.
Oh, I'd
Even
only
Kane
be
said he
happy
wants to
if
win
the
it.
way
Madison wants to
things-
I'd only be happy if we win.
If the thing where things run up, we could end up with France in the quarterfinals,
win. Easy.
and I don't think we ever beat France.
Really?
Yeah,
Bit close.
nine times out of 10, France beat us.
I disagree. I disagree.
France are too good for us.
We'll
them off-
leave
put
it
them off
there.
flops,
All
Anyway,
right, do I not
this
get
has
a
been
predict?
going on for
I don't get a
ages.
predict.
He hasn't even done that.
I don't
Hurry
get.
up then.
Should we hurry up then? You're waffling
Yeah,
around.
to be
Been on
fair.
for about an hour.
I went on one about England, and that to be fair.
Winning the World Cup. I'm gonna go Belgium.
Thank you. Anyway, no, I'm joking.
They're the
Bye.
biggest bottle jobs ever.
I know.
I don't know what my reason is. I don't really have a
You
reason.
just fancy them.
They could have the
You
toughest
fancy
World Cup.
Eden
They're going to
Hazard.
come out the group, and no matter what happens when they come out the group, they've got Spain or Germany, because one of them's finishing first, one of them's finishing
Yeah.
second. They've got one of them probably, I don't know. There's something about it. I just think,
You fancy them?
yeah, I think they could win it. I think this year could be the.
I'd much rather Belgium win it than Argentina. Like,
I think they could have the toughest run to the final.
they've
but
got
I
De
could-
Bruyne, man.
De Bruyne is just
So
outstanding. It depends on how Hazard turns up, but then they've got they've got other players.
Yeah, exactly. They've got
Yannick Carrasco's still not
Even
a bad
Thorgan
player.
Hazard.
Thorgan Hazard.
Done well at Dortmund.
Yeah, Di Castanelia from AC Milan. He's a good little player. They've got a chance. I think everyone's expecting Belgium just to
Flop again.
not go far, but I don't know. I think this year, I don't know, maybe Lukaku gets scoring. I can see Belgium doing something,
Fair enough.
and I think they could potentially.
They've got the potential on there.
They
They've got the
could win
squad.
I think this is one of the hardest World Cups to pick with who's going to win because it's so different to every other World
Yeah,
Cup.
I think
Tight.
there's not
So
one
many
stand-up like
things similar.
great squad. There's just so many good squads. So like, do you know what I mean? There's just
There's
so
a
many.
weak point to every team.
Yeah, there's so many
whether
squads on the same level. Not one's quite gone to that great point yet.
The midfield of France,
Our defence.
our defence, France's midfield, Belgium's got a weak defence. Argentina, you're not 100% sure who's going to. The same with Brazil.
Yeah.
There's weak points, but you don't like the fullbacks of Brazil. Danilo, Dani Alves, Alex Telles, and Alexandro
Yeah,
is a
weak.
weak
But
point for your
They're
World
all
Cup.
proper old.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I can't believe Dani Alves has gone
I
back.
can't believe Dani Alves. I can't believe he's looked at Emerson Royale and went. Dani Alves. I can't
I would
believe
to be
he's done
fair.
that.
I
actually.
would to be fair.
Emerson Royale's shocking.
He's horrendous.
Uh,
But yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
I
World
think
Cup
it is.
call.
I think this is going to be a very interesting
I
World
was
Cup.
a lot more hopeful before them last 3 games before the World Cup.
They mean nothing. though.
Hungary,
I know,
we were
but
so shocking against Hungary. That's
it was how
worries
bad
me.
we played though. That's what's worried me. Because I was quite confident before that. When I watched the first half against Germany when we drew 3-3, the first half was horrible to watch.
The Hungary game was worse.
We
Yeah,
were
the Hungary was
I'd
terrible.
never got a chance to watch it. I was
It
at
was
work.
awful, so bad.
The first half against Germany, they were just walking about, and obviously second half he obviously kicked them up the backside and they played again. But
When you do that from the
Wasn't
start.
that
for all the
0-0 at
games,
half time? And the game finished 3-0.
yeah, I think so. Yeah, but
Germany as well, I think they have a chance. I could see them
There's
winning.
a lot of squads all on the same level. So who's gonna be better on the day? Innit?
I guess,
For
yeah.
a lot of times,
it's coming home.
it's coming home.
I'll just
It's coming home.
got to say it anyway.
Yeah, you gotta say it, it's coming home.
You've got to bag it.
Yeah,
But
Obviously, just got to hope.
yeah.
I kind of hope.
See, I'll be having a baby halfway through the World Cup as well, so I've got to watch it.
You
at
have to
home.
drop that one in there, did you?
Getting all sympathy.
Our what's it called, Josh from overseas. You alright, mate?
Our overseas fan.
Yeah, it's a shame you're a Newcastle fan, like, but oh well.
Up the tune.
Can't all be perfect.
Right, are we
Yeah.
done?
Finally,
Are we done?
after
Everyone
our
forget
rants, we're
Yeah.
done.
We're done.
We're done.
Right, thank you, and we'll. Are we doing another one next week? Should we do one?
Yeah, we'll have a roundup of the England games and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Got to chat
And
about-
we'll see you next week. We're going to carry on with the World Cup. Put our rivalries aside.
Oh,
It's
nice.
coming home.
For now.